What is up, and welcome back to Cryptographics. And in this video, I'm going to show you a DApp, a new app on PulseChain that has burned in the last 44 hours only from the time of making this video over 830 million PLSX, making this probably one of the hottest apps for burning PLSX, if not the hottest, on PulseChain. So stick around for this video because I'm going to show you exactly what this DApp is and why you're going to want to pay attention to it. Let's get into it. So 830 million PulseX in 44 hours is incredible, and I want to show you how that's possible and why this is happening here with a very short video, semi-tutorial, a little bit of an explanation of what this DApp is. Now, if 5 months ago you had seen my video about a PLSX compounding monster of a protocol that was coming to PulseChain, this is it. Welcome to the age of Unity on PulseChain, and welcome to Unity.win. This is the first of its kind built on PulseChain, and I'm going to get into this right now on why you need to be paying attention to it and why it is going to be incredibly beneficial for both you and PulseX as well as PulseChain in general. So let's get right into the DApp here and let's hop right in. So let me just show you here in the stats, just to make it very clear. If we go to the stats page, we're going to go all the way past the payout numbers here and all the way past all the other stats that are also extremely impressive. And we're going to see this here, the total PLSX burned of 830.26 million in just over 44 hours into the protocol. Again, we are on day 2. That's it. We haven't even completed day 2 yet. So to understand Unity, we have to kind of think like a few different tokens here. So primarily how the supply works and how people capture the supply are similar to the Bitcoin supply, where, daily, there's a certain number of tokens that come out, and there is tokens that come out from these blocks on a declining basis. Now, instead of that being completely synonymous with Unity, there is a fixed number of tokens that come out every day on a declining basis. Now, on day 1, there was 100,000 tokens, and on day 2 today, there's going to be 99,920 tokens paid out to everyone in the pool that has shares, and I'm going to get into this in a moment, when this day ticks over in just under 4 hours here, 3.5 hours. So if you want to get some of this payout, again, part of this $1.08 million payout that is the current valuation of these tokens today, what you'll need to do is you'll need to come to the DApp and you'll need to do one of 2 decisions. Now, these decisions are called creating or staking, and both of these actions essentially get you shares in the system that will then allow you to earn this supply that is declining on a daily basis and will basically allow you to leverage higher prices of Unity relative to PulseX. And if the prices are higher, you're going to get more shares by creating. And you can see this here by seeing the estimated ROI, because if we compare this to the staking side, the estimated ROI for staking is quite low. So this means as prices go up, that the shares, the number of shares you get for the same dollars coming into the system is in favor of creation. Now, if the prices were to come down quite significantly and the staking ROI would be higher than the creation ROI, now you're getting cheaper shares by staking. And this is really the system. It allows you to leverage both sides of the market, so high prices and low prices, to get shares to earn a very scarce and deflationary supply token that has a limited capacity of 125 million tokens that will ever come into existence via the Unity pool. All the while, this system burns PLSX and it buys and burns the Unity token and also builds its own liquidity. So this is where we're seeing this PulseX burn come from, because 4 cents on every dollar is buying and burning PLSX that enters the system. So if you want to create, you need to bring PLSX or PLS, and you need to select PLSX or PLS in this menu here. And then you're just going to simply type in the amount of tokens that you have based on which deposit you want. If you want to create, remember when prices are high, you want to create. And this is all you're going to need to do. You come to the DApp, you click PLSX or PLS, you type in the amount of tokens you want to create with. You type in the length, which is up to 88 days for both staking and creating. And once you've chosen the length that you want to serve, you need to come down here, click Connect Wallet, then click Create Unity. And you're going to select between classic creation and wrapped creation. And all this is, guys, if you want movable creation, meaning you have the ability to move creations from wallet to wallet and transfer them via an NFT, then you want to use the wrapped creation, the orb. This is what we're calling as the orb. And if you want to just keep the creation in the dApp, you don't want the ability to move it, you just don't even want that headache or of figuring out what that means, just click classic creation. It's just going to be locked into the dApp. And you're not going to be able to move it, but it's going to be stationary right here in the dApp for all of time until the end of your creation or stake, where you can go ahead and just click claim, and then the tokens are in your wallet. So it's really that simple for creation. Staking is similar in the aspect of if you're going to stake Unity, you are going to create a classic stake or wrap stake. Same principles apply. You are going to allow the stake to just be locked into the dApp and non-movable if you click classic, or you have the ability to move your stake via these orbs, these NFTs that can be sent from wallet to wallet. So the main difference between staking in Unity and staking in other protocols is that when you stake Unity, yes, you are actually staking the Unity token. That's normal. But what you are actually paying in addition is a small fee in either PLSX or PLS. And this is one of the most powerful aspects of the system. We're not going to get into this in this video, but this essentially creates this system where when prices go high, using the create mechanic gets you more shares in the system and gets you more shares per dollar that you're putting into the system via PLS or PLSX. And if the price goes down, now the opposite is true. Now staking gets you more shares per dollar that you are putting into the system and into Unity specifically. And this is a perpetual protocol that operates for all of time. You can only stake or create for 88 days, and every 88 days, you must re-enter the system to continue to earn. And what this does is this allows the buy and burn and the buy and build. The buy and burn is buying and burning Unity tokens, and the buy and build is buying and building the liquidity pool, creating a thicker, deeper liquidity pool every 10 minutes. And every time people have to enter the system in order to earn more Unity, they are refilling the buy and burn, the buy and build, and they're also buying and burning or just burning more PLSX. And for the record, this PLSX burn, if we were to break down all the numbers, which I'll implore you to go to the white paper to check out, this burn rate is 71.8 times hotter, meaning it burns 71.8 times more PLSX than the PulseX exchange on V2. Let that sink in for a second. This is a perpetual protocol that burns almost 72 times more PLSX per dollar than PulseX itself. Let that sink in. So the question is, will you join the age of Unity, or will you be watching from the outside looking in? So thanks for watching. I implore you to check out the white paper. If you come down to the bottom here of the page, you can go to the docs. It's going to open up the white paper, and you'll be able to see everything here. There's all the details. And this is going to give you the full idea of what Unity really is. Make sure you're also following all the socials, which if you're in the Unity dApp, you can just click the links for the X, the Telegram, YouTube, and even the chart that goes through the deck screener, and watch what's happening with the chart. Everything is here in the dApp. So without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you for being here. I can't believe Unity is finally live, and I hope this gives you a little bit of education on exactly what Unity is, how it works, and why it matters for all of PulseChain. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.